Hey everyone, it's Jordan. Today I'm going to be doing the intimidating TBR book tag. So first off, I'm sorry for the terrible lighting. The sun's already been down because of daylight savings, and I'm sorry that the lighting of my previous videos have been because of the sun going down early. I'm sorry for the bad lighting, and plus if I was talking funny in the previous videos, I was dealing with a cold, and that was not fun for me, but I knew that I need to film videos anyway, so I apologize for that. But anyways, I decided to do the intimidating TBR book tag since I've done that previous times on my channel, and I will link the last time I did in the corner so you guys can check it out. Basically, it's just talk about books that are intimidating on your TBR, and my TBR has been intimidating me lately, not only because I was in a 6-month reading slump with me being pregnant. It was difficult for me to read, and with me being more sleepy and all that, and I was in a slump for that reason. But I also just got out of a reading slump recently for a time being, but hopefully I will get more decent amount of reading done. But my TBR has been intimidating lately, so let's get to talk about the books that are intimidating on my TBR. So the first question is, what is the book that you are unable to finish? And a book that I DNF'd, and this was very recent, I DNF'd this book, which is Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies by Heather Fawcett. I was enjoying the first 30 pages that I've been reading, but I just was not in the mood for it, so that's why I DNF'd it. So I am just really intimidated by it because I heard nothing but good things about it, but since I DNF'd it, I'm sad that I DNF'd it, but yeah, it's kind of intimidating me, but hopefully I'll get back to this very soon so it doesn't intimidate me that much. And of course, the rest of the books are for what book that you haven't yet to read because of blank. The first one is because you haven't had time, and the book that I picked for this is on my November TBR, and I will make time for it, but I haven't found time for it in previous TBRs, which is Lake's Edge by Lindell Clipstone, and I wanted to. This is another one that I DNF'd, but I know that I want to read it because haven't heard many people talk about this on BookTube, and plus, it's supposed to be about a girl whose brother that has been practicing black magic, and that's all I know about it. And plus, I mentioned this in a lot of my videos that I just love this cover. It just reminds me of the Haunted Mansion from Disney, but I know it's nothing to do with that, but it just has a really beautiful cover. But I'm just really intimidated by this because I just haven't found the time to read it, and hopefully I'll read this in November just so I would just cross it off of my intimidating TBR list. And the next question is a book that you have yet to read because it's a sequel, and a book I picked for this is Bridge of Souls by Victoria Orphy Schwab, and I love this series so much. I've read this around Halloween time almost every year since I've read City of Ghosts, which I love, and Tunnel Bones I did the same thing, but I have not found a time to read this. I keep saving this for Halloween time, and I just haven't read it, and I might have to suck it up and read it when it's not Halloween time, even though that was a better time to read it. And I don't know why this edition I have is damaged from front to back, but anyways, I am just so intimidated by this sequel because I've been saving this for Halloween and I did not read this yet. So yeah, this is very intimidating me for this reason. And the next question, a book that you yet to read because it's brand new, and a book that I picked for it, I literally just purchased this last week, which is Spectacular by Stephanie Garber. Oh my gosh, why am I writing blanks today? But I know that this literally just came out recently, and this is a novella sequel to the Caraval series, which I love, but I know that the third book, I liked it, but not as much as the first two books, but I do hope to enjoy this one. It's kind of intimidating because of what happened with finale, and I know that it's not everybody's favorite book in the series. I know that's my least favorite, but I do want to read this because it's supposed to be like a Christmas novella that's in the world of Carnival, and I do want to read this, and I got the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition because look at this. That's how gorgeous this edition is. So yeah, it's intimidating me just because it came out recently, and plus of when I read finale, I didn't like as much as the first two books, but I do hope this will be better than finale for sure. And the next question is a book that you yet to read because you've read from the same author but did enjoy it. And the book that I picked for this is Forrest Grimm by Catherine Purdy. I know that I've read Bonecrier's Moon either last year or 2 years ago, and I honestly didn't like the book. I thought it was okay. I just felt the plot was all over the place, if I remember correctly. But I know that the title of this book had caught my interest, but I don't know if I would read it or not. But I know I've been giving a lot of authors second chances, so I did those kind of videos previously where I give an author a second chance. But this might come up as that, but I'm not quite sure. But still, I found the Bonecrier's Moon okay, but I just worried about trying this one out because I might not like the author's writing style. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, this book has been intimidating me because of that. And the next question is a book that you haven't read yet because you're simply not in the mood. And for this one, I know I could pick any book for this one, but for this one, I felt like when I've read People We Met on Vacation, I was not in the right mood to read it. Like, it was a summer book, not a winter book, because I've read in winter time. But the book that I picked is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I love beach read, and I liked People We Met on Vacation, but like I said, I've read it like a book that fits more of a summery book in the winter time, so that's why I feel like I wasn't in the mood for picking this up. But I know that I've heard nothing but good things about a lot of books that she has came out, and same with Book Lovers as far as I know, but I'm just haven't been in the mood to pick this one up, so I do hope I'll pick this up too soon, because I know I want to read her next books that she has written after this one, because again, I have heard nothing but good things about them, but don't know why I've been in the mood to read this book lately. And the next question is a book that you've yet to read because it's humongous, and this book, it is huge. Like, it's almost 500 pages, and it's also hyped, and this book kind of intimidated me because of that, which is Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros, and I know I want to read this because I know that the second book came out last year, as much as I'd say almost like a few months after this one, and I know the third one's supposed to come out next year, and it's kind of intimidating me a bit because of how big it is, and like I said, it's almost 500 pages, and I'm like, I don't know how I could get through this book, and I'm just concerned, but I know I've heard nothing but good things about this. I know there's a small amount of people that I've heard that didn't like Fourth Wing, but I do want to give it a try because it's hyped, and by knowing me, a lot of hyped books are either a hit or miss for me, but I do want to give this a try, and it's still intimidating me because I haven't read it, and I know many people either love it and not like it, and I don't know where I'm gonna be when I give this a try. And the next book, or the next question is a book that you yet to read because it's a cover buy, but it did receive good reviews. This one, I actually didn't buy it. It was a gift to me, but I know that I love the cover so much, and it grabbed my interest because it was my anticipated release from last year, I think. I think it came out last year, but it did came out last year, which is Nocturne by Alyssa Weiss, and this cover is so gorgeous, but it's like one of the lowest rated books on Goodreads from what I can tell, and it's like 3.24 from what I checked, and I'm like surprised just because like I know I haven't heard anybody talk about this book on BookTube, but I know this takes place in Chicago, and I know that it kind of caught my interest because of that, and it's like a historical fiction fantasy kind of thing, and then it's like short, but I'm surprised how a beautiful cover like this have very poor reviews, and yeah, and I'm just surprised with this one. And of course, the last question is the most intimidating book on your TBR, and I have to admit it, this has been my TBR for like over 4 years at this point, and I'm still scared to read it because it was so hyped on BookTube, but I know many people either love it or hate it, and it's The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I know I really want to read this, and like I said, I've heard mixed reviews of this book, and I know people either love it or hate it, and I don't know where I'm gonna fall under with this book, and I'm just really scared to pick this up, but I know I really want to give this a try just because of the hype and everything, because like I mentioned earlier, hype books are either a hit or miss for me, and I'm just worried that this is going to be a miss for me because I've heard nothing but good things about the Starless Sea. I think I said that correctly, which was the book that she wrote after The Night Circus, and I just want to give this a try, but I'm just very scared to pick this up. So that's all for the most intimidating book tag. Oh my god, intimidating TBR book tag. Oh my goodness, where's my brain today? But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and comment down below what are some of the books that imitates you or a sequel that has intimidated you, because I would like to know. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button and click the bell icon so you know if I ever post new videos. Also, you can follow me on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads, which I'll link swoopy down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!